Hey everybody, it's me, Dee Dee, and my beautiful husband over here, Matthew. And I am about to do something that may or may not have ever been done on YouTube. Well, I think it has been, but not on these type of shows, not with the true crime community. Hey Kim, I went to Target today and I bought myself something I really, really need. No, it is not like beautiful jewelry or any bling bling stuff like that, or anything like fancy schmancy like the rich folk do. Heck, I shopped at Target. Does that tell you anything? It is a toilet seat. And I need to install it. So I thought I would install it for all of you while I'm talking to you, because I'm weird like that. And life is too short to not be goofy and fun. So I'm installing my toilet seat. And I'm sure all of YouTube will want to talk about that crazy delusional dispeller really is delusional. She installed her toilet seat. I really don't care because I need a new toilet seat. This one has seen better days. And so that's what I'm going to do. Plus, after a while, you run out of stuff to talk about on here. So I thought since I got to install it anyways, I may as well talk about it while I'm installing it. Now, I don't even know exactly how to get this sucker off. I think I need some kind of a screwdriver. Not screwdriver, but a wrench. Honey, do we have a wrench somewhere? Because this is really on tight. This stupid... Oh, I think you unscrew it with the screwdriver. That's how you do it. I know we have a screwdriver somewhere. I'll be right back, y'all. Stay there. I know we have a screwdriver. I saw one. Where did I see it? Oh, I know exactly where I put it. Yep, there it is. Oh, I got a sticky junk on toilet screw thing. All right, everybody. I'm back with my screwdriver because you need to unscrew this thing. I'm going to put in a toilet. Yes, not a toilet seat. The lid, you know, the seat with the lid. Yeah, that. Do we have a Phillips screwdriver, babe?
I don't think so.
Well, we need one. I need your toolkit. This screw is totally stripped. Ugh. How did we put this on? It's like super stuck.
What do you mean?
Well, you know the screw under here? Yeah. I can't get it unscrewed. It's like really jammed. And this thing won't unscrew at all. This. I need a Phillips, like with the little star head. Oh, you're going to say I was talented to put a toilet in? I probably could if I like followed a YouTube how-to thing. I might be able to. Oh, no, I know, Susan, that's what I'm about to do, but you need a Phillips screwdriver to do it, not a regular screwdriver. And that's what my husband went to get me, was a Phillips. The little star-headed one. I think I can get the other side, but the other one is just totally stripped, like down to nothing. Thank you. Mm-hmm. This is the kind of head I need on the screwdriver, the little star head, not that flathead one. So if anybody's trying to do a toilet seat installation, there we go. Oh, it's unscrewing. What are you doing, hon? Will you please stop? That's annoying. It's hurting my eyes. Hubby's trying to make it like some kind of a strobe light in here in the bathroom.
No, I'll be doing this then.
Stop. Honey, this is not a discotheque. It's a bathroom. Carol's laughing.
I'm just adding some light effect, honey.
All right, let's see. So, I got it almost unscrewed. And this time I went to Target instead of Walmart or wherever the heck I got the last one. Where did I get it? Farm and Fleet or something? Menards, Lowe's, one of those places? Yeah. I'm reading what you guys are saying. It's good to have a Phillips always. You two are comical, Kim says.
Yeah, we are.
We're something. By the way, we are doing better in the connecting department a little bit. So thank you all for your prayers and your thoughts.
Yes, the blanking is getting closer. We got the BO down.
BO. That sounds funny. Why? Because we both have BO?
I don't know. It just that sort of played out in my head different.
You're funny. All right, there we go. We got one side done. Yay. All right, see, I'll show you what I'm doing because you can't really see it like that. Here, I'll bring it over. This is the part that got stuck that I could not get off, this part. All right, now I got to do the other side, so I have to set this down again. Keep on talking to you. The other side is going to be coming off next. What better things to do on YouTube than installing and uninstalling toilet seats? No, I've had this one for a while, and I'm surprised with the cats. Huh?
It's been a year or two.
Yeah, it's been about a year or two. I'm surprised the cats have not like ripped it or scratched it and damaged it. Like we had one of those real cushy seats with the sponge. Susan says you're so funny, hon.
Thank you, Susan. So are you.
You don't even know.
I know, Susan. We've been friends for like 10 years.
Okay. All right.
Way back.
Okay, now this one's off. Good. We got both of them off. Toilet seat is off. Look, yay, I did it. I took the toilet seat off. All right. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And there's the lid to the toilet seat that kept popping off constantly. Now, the good thing about this toilet, hi, Deborah Michelle. The good thing about the new toilet seat, it's one of those guaranteed not to ever slip or not to fall off or whatever. It's from Target, and it's different than this one, so the other one. It pinched your butt, so you had your hubby change it. Oh, I got to tell you something about butts, all right? Kind of regarding butts. No, not like that. So we went to the chiropractor today. Thankfully, our insurance covers it. Except from now on, we're going to have to pay out of pocket, but it's only like $18 because it's like half price. So it'll be like $36 for both of us to go. No, we don't have water in the kitchen. We do in the bathroom, just not in the kitchen. Till my ex-husband comes and fixes everything, which he's supposed to do on Sunday. So hopefully we'll have water back soon in the kitchen so I can do the kitchen dishes. Oh, I know. And don't I sound happier today? Seriously, I have been hurting so bad in my lower back. I can't even tell you. I can't describe the pain. It is the most crampiest, pinchiest, intense pain to where like I'd be laying down in bed and I'd go to sit up and I'd be like, as I was standing. And it was absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible. What does that say? Okay, I didn't read what you said, Susan. I missed that. Sorry. Anyway, so we went to the chiropractor today. I had the worst time of it, I think. I don't know. I can't say for my husband because he feels his own pain. He could tell you if it was painful for him. But for me, he can tell you I was in agony. And the girl that was doing it, she had me sit up like from a laying down position. She even gave me her arm to pull up. And I was like, I mean, I was really hurting. And I decided to start praying that she was not my person that adjusted me. She's super nice, sweet girl, very sweet, laughs at her own jokes and at herself. She's hysterically funny. Yeah, very ouchy, Robbie. Welcome in, by the way. So I didn't want her to do it. So I started praying, God, please let the other doctor do it, the doctor that I've seen for years. And it ended up where he ended up doing my adjustment. And let me tell you, the original adjustments were okay. But then when he got down to the lower back, I thought I was going to die. Seriously. Oh my God. It hurt so bad. And then he goes to sit me up. And I don't know if you've ever been on a chiropractor table, but you're kind of like, if you're short, you're like way up at the top and your feet are like hanging here and the floor's like way the heck down here. And you're like kind of sliding down for your feet to hit the floor. I was standing on my tippy toes, just about in tears. It hurt so bad. And I was so scared to step down and stand. But I did. And the doctor said, just take deep breaths. You're okay. You're okay. And I lowered myself down and I got down off of the step of the table and I walked and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This feels so much better. Let me tell you, all that belly dancing I was doing, that was hurting like crazy. Now I probably can move so much freer. And I can't wait to get dancing again. I'm giving it a day probably though, because what I'm doing is I'm recording my belly dance video onto my computer so that I can actually film it and be able to belly dance like in the other room so I'm not distracting my hubby from his games and his movies and stuff. But oh my gosh, seriously, if you got a good chiropractor, get recommendations and stuff, but they are awesome. I don't know what I would have done. It is like night and day. I feel so much better. Oh my gosh. I seriously do. And the reason it hurt so bad was I waited so long to go back to the chiropractor. Not because I was afraid. I just didn't have the time because with work and stuff, they're not open on the times I'm available. So highly recommend getting to a chiropractor. If you have any kind of like back pain, even leg pain and stuff, if they're a good chiropractor, they will help you immensely. It may be sore when you first go, like for a day or two. You might need to take some ibuprofen because it kind of inflames things a little bit because you're adjusting. But honestly, I haven't even taken an ibuprofen. I feel that good. I haven't even taken my vitamins today yet. Seriously. I'm like, whoo, feels so good. All right. Anyways, I just had to share that with you. I'm so excited because I forgot how good you could feel after you get an adjustment. Now, so we're going to start going like on a regular basis as we need to, and budgeting that into the budget. Okay, now these are interesting looking things. Very different than the other toilet seat. Here, let me show you the difference, okay, of the screw-on parts. This is a cheapo, you get what you pay for type screw-on thing. It just screws down in here, and it's real flimsy, like rubbery plastic stuff. So you can see why it didn't stay on my toilet seat. Now check out these babies. Holy macaroni. These, listen to that. Those are solid plastic. And when these suckers screw in, I don't see that toilet seat going anywhere. Yay. Finally. So we got cheap and clickety click, worth the price. It was about 20 bucks for the toilet seat, I think. Was it about $19.99? Yeah. Yeah. Well worth the price. Well worth it. And I don't anticipate having any issues with these whatsoever. I'm going to put this little thing in here. Not exactly sure how to do this, but let's see. I think you stick it on the... I'm not sure. Where are the darn directions? Always read the directions. Good plan. Yeah, my husband does love my belly dancing. He does. Well, that's what you said. Did I get a vitamin B shot? No. I didn't get a vitamin B shot. Though my vitamins have vitamin B in them. And C and D and all the other stuff. Okay, let's see how this... Flip up hinge caps. Okay, I think I did that. Turn seat over. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to put it on yet. You're supposed to flip it upside down and then do it like gradually. All right, so I'm going to flip the toilet seat upside down. Yeah, I went to the chiropractor. Yeah. I was just talking about how much better I feel. Give me a minute. I'm going to set this on the back of the toilet because I have nowhere else to set this computer so you guys can watch me install this wonderful toilet seat. What you don't see on YouTube, eh? All right. Hopefully you can see this. There we go. All right. So they said to lay it flat. That was step something. What was it? Step 2. Turn seat over. Step 3. Push down hinge caps. I did that. So they're opened up. All right. We got that. Those are open. And then we have place seat on bowl. Okay. Now we're going to do that. Oh, they want me to put the screw thingies in them ahead of time. Okay. I will try. Let's see how we're going to do this. Those go in like that, I think. We will find out, I guess. Put those in there. All right. Oh, wait, but that doesn't make sense. Ow, Mimi, don't scratch me. Oh, no, those are supposed to go in the other way. All right. That way. Okay, hang on, y'all. I'll be right with you. This is not the easiest thing to do. All right, so we do that, and then we flip them upside down like this. Like that. And then we put these clippy thingies down into the hole somehow. How is this going to work? It's not going to work. Does it not fit through my... Hang on, Nietzsche. Hang on, Michma. Oh, I put the wrong part on. Duh. Such a goof. Yeah, don't put the covers on down in through the holes. Put the peg down in through the holes. There we go. Like that. Like I had them originally. All right, there, I think. Or is it like that? Oh, good gravy. How does this thing work? Okay, now I got it. All right, so you have to stick the... Oh, that's pretty cool. That's why it doesn't move. It locks in. Hi, Star Child. This is pretty neat. I got to show you guys this, okay? Watch. All right. So, if I can get it close enough. All right. Hopefully you can see this. This is pretty neat. So you got this little screw thing here, right? You put it down in here. No, I did it wrong again. Hold on. That's why you take it off first and do it. There, put it down. All right, there. Ah, I'm dropping it. There you go. Don't mean to give you a weird view there. Okay, there. All right, so if you ever get this kind of toilet seat, you'll know how to do it, hopefully. So this little screw thing here, it actually clips and snaps in kind of into here. So that when you put it down, it's going to lock into place. So if you got any of those cheap toilet seats, you know what I'm talking about. They wiggle all over the place, and they're annoying. Okay. I'm such an inspiration to transgender people. Huh? I don't know what that's all about, but okay. All right. I hope I'm an inspiration to all kinds of people. All right. So we push that down, and it just locked that little thing into place there. All right. Now, hang on, y'all. I threw this across the room unintentionally. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful when this doesn't move all over the flipping place. All right. So we got the little screw things down in there. Now what do we do next? Place seat on bowl. Finger tighten B to the underside of the bowl. Okay, so this is B, that part right there. That's going to go underneath the peg and underneath like the solid part of the toilet. It's going to screw on there. And it's, let me tell you something about these more expensive toilet seats from Target. They're built solid, very solid. And the screws, compared to the other cheapo screws I just showed you, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you the difference. Amazing. Let's see. Where did it go? Keep losing everything. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's the old screw. And then this is a nasty old toilet thing. And the screw on here just drops down in there. And then you screw this on. Now on the new one, the little peg thing actually snaps in on this part. Snaps like right in there and locks. And then you put the little screw thing on the bottom of it. It's amazing. I've never seen anything this wonderful. I know it's a toilet seat. I'm weird like that, but I get excited about silly little seemingly meaningless things. But if it makes my life easier, I'm going to get excited about it. That's just how it is. So, and I like new stuff because you know what I live in. You know how my house is. You know about the flood. You've heard all about it. And now I just snapped down the cap. Bam. And this toilet seat ain't going anywhere. Woo. This is awesome. Where was this toilet seat years ago? All right. So you just got to tighten the little peg thing underneath. And you are Gucci. Good to go. All right. So you have deal cheapest screws on yours too. And every once in a while you have to tighten them up again. Yeah. Go get you a new toilet seat there, Susan. It's worth it. About 20 bucks. Beautiful. All right, check this out all. Here we go. Da-da-da, the new toilet seat. Nice. Excuse the icky, dirty toilet. That is called having rust and sulfur on the toilet that you can't do anything about. All right, there we go. Toilet seat is installed. We can throw out the old one. We will never have slippage again. on the toilet. So that's good. All right. Thank you for sharing that moment with me. I'm kind of goofy, I know, but since I had to do it anyway and everybody likes me to go live, whoever does, I figured I would do that. Now I'm going to wash my hands, which I need to do in the bathroom, of course, because I don't have kitchen water right now. And then I'm making grilled cheese from toilets to toast. That's what I should have named the live. From toilets to toast. Okay. Who are we calling in and what is going on? Oh, transgender people? Is that what we're talking about now? Interesting. When did the topic go from toilet to transgender? Oh, well. You know, there's all kinds of people in the world. All kinds. And we all got to try to get along. But if we don't, well, we will truly be miserable souls, right? Okay. What happened? Why is nobody talking? Chat is just frozen there in mid-conversation. Somebody say something, please. Say something. I'm giving up on you. All right. I have moved. Oh, thank you, Susan. Hi, Melissa. What, boy? You want to eat this sausage stuff? You want to lick out the bowl? Lick out the bowl, guys. All right. Now, to find, I'm going to do a panini. Going to be a chicken and cheese panini. That's what I'm making today for hubby and I. So I'm going to go get my panini maker. Be right back. I have a feeling cucumbers bother me and give me heartburn. All right. Not pleasant. Everybody's happy. Yay. All right, here we go. Here's the panini maker, y'all. Here it is. Panini maker. That is the panini maker. Paninis are a blast to make. Okay, so I was just in a live right before this. Won't say whose it is, but I'm sure if you were in there, you'll know. And the person was talking about how a panini is a toasted sandwich with like little stripes on it. Favorite cookies right here. They're anise cookies. I like to have a couple every once in a while. Bread. Be right back. I'm gonna grab bread over here. Ooh, that's all moldy. We don't want that bread. Yucky. And that's all moldy too. Bummer. Bummer. You don't want moldy bread. I might need to find a better loaf of bread to work with here. But you want a pretty thick bread for a panini. This is pretty good. Of course, food pantry bread. This is home baked bread from the food pantry. Hi, Tiara. Anyway, so I was in this live chat and I heard somebody saying about how they just don't know how to deal with, intense mental illnesses and things like that, and people self-harming themselves and trying to threaten suicide and stuff. I just want to tell you that I can talk to people, but I'm not really qualified to talk somebody out of suicide or out of harming themselves. I'm a life coach. I don't portray myself as being a counselor or a therapist. So as much as I could talk to somebody and try to talk them through, tell them, oh, no, you are worthy and all that stuff. Oh, that's good. USA Young Nostradam. As much as I could help talk to somebody, I'm not a therapist, so I'm not trained to do suicide counseling or self-harm, trauma therapy, whatever. I'm a life coach. So what do I do? What's different than with me than a counselor or a therapist? Well, for me, I take somebody who is already. Oh, do I, Deborah? You'll have to show me a picture if you can. I'd like to know. I'm going to be coloring my hair again, by the way, going back to my normal color, which is black. This is brown. I don't like it. I like me. I like black. That's what I was born with, this black hair. And I miss it. What? Once you go back black, you never go back? Is that what you're thinking? Oh, that's what I was thinking. Anyway. So I'm trained to take somebody that is mentally stable and of sound mind, who just feels frustrated in their life and wants help moving forward, setting goals, achieving goals, taking steps to get to a certain point. That is what I do. I am not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. I can listen to people. I am a great listener. I can talk to people. But where I ran into problems before, which you've probably seen the goofy websites that have sprung up against me all over the internet or wherever, where I ran into problems was people were looking to me instead of their therapists, instead of their counselors. We'll go to Delusion Dispellers. She'll fix all our problems. Number one, I do not have the patience a counselor has to deal with intense trauma, and I'm not trained in that. Number two, as I said, I'm working with people, or I do work with people who, yeah, they may have been traumatized, they may have some issues or whatever, but they're basically of sound mind. They can make decisions, they can make choices, they can move forward. If you're stuck in a situation where you just cry and cry all the time, and no matter what anybody tells you, you argue with them and tell them, no, that'll never work, that'll never work. I am not your person. I do not have patience with that. Therapists have patience with that. Counselors have patience with that. I'm not your man. That is not me. I am not the one. So I'm just letting y'all know that up front, because if you see things spring up about me and how I ruined people's lives and I was not a good therapist and I did this and that, it's because I'm not a trained therapist. I'm not a therapist at all, nor do I want to be one. I am a life coach and a comedian and an inspirationalist. That's who I am. That's what I am. I'm a good friend to those I'm friends with, which I don't have many friends because I don't have time. I'm a busy person. I'm a paraeducator, so I educate. I teach kids English and math and stuff like that. That's how I spend my days. But I am not a therapist, so I can't talk somebody out of killing themselves. I just can't. I wish I could. What? Stupidity is a disease. Get well soon. What was that about? Sounds kind of mean. Welcome, stupidity. Yes. Well, Melissa, I don't think life coaching per se, like a one-on-one life coaching, should be done on YouTube. That's something private. But I think that providing information that's helpful is okay on YouTube, if that's what your channel is about. There's different sections for different channels on YouTube, and there are sections for self-help and, you know, that kind of stuff. And originally, my channel was not anywhere near the true crime area. What happened was I moved my channel. When you go in and they tell you, you know, you can put your channel here, here, or here. I moved my channel to something else. I don't remember from where to what, but, and then all of a sudden I started seeing all this true crime stuff. And I'm like, what? How did I get here? So it's kind of a not any fault of my own type of thing. But no, therapy should not go on a video. No, not on a live chat anyway. Now, we used to have rooms on Pal Talk where people could come in and get therapy. And, you know, if that's what it's designed for, then fine. But, yeah, inspiration is cool. But you run into problems when you're trying to give therapy to people that you can't see and you know nothing about. You have no rapport with these people whatsoever. All they are is names and faces on a YouTube channel. You don't know who they're married to. You don't know what everyday influences they have. That kind of stuff. So you can't come on, in my opinion, I won't come on and just start being a life coach, in public. That's something private that you do, one-on-one with somebody. Just my thought on it. I mean, people can disagree. I don't really care. It doesn't affect me if you disagree with me. That's your right. But I don't know. I try to keep it fun as much as possible. But yeah, sometimes I'm informative. I give information because I have information to share. But I don't want to, I don't want people coming to me thinking, oh, well, Dee Dee is my life coach. I'm going to go on YouTube and she will give me therapy in the room. No, I will not. Sorry. You want to set up a private session with me, then yeah, we'll talk. If you are in a position where you pretty much have your life together and you're just kind of stuck, yeah, I want to get this job promotion. I'm not really sure how to move towards it. Maybe you can help me. Yeah, I can help with that. But not these deep, intense things, like I'm anorexic and I just keep on starving myself and I don't know what to do. See a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I'll pray for you. I will, you can let me know how it's going, but Hi, Sue. So yeah, I can help you to an extent, but I'm not your therapist. Nobody's therapist. I don't have the time, nor the attention span, nor the ability or training to be a therapist. Let's see. I'm just melting some butter here, y'all. Anyway, I guess that's all I had to say on that subject. Just so everybody's clear of who I am and who I'm not, or what I'm not. I don't know. There we go. All right, so I'm making paninis. As you can see, I sliced some bread right here on the panini maker. There's a bottom and a top, just like any sandwich you would make, really. And I'm taking some butter, and spreading it on the top of the bread. And that's what I'm doing right now. Did my hubby get a diagnosis? He has GERD. I don't know if you were on here when we talked about that. That's what his diagnosis is, GERD. So he has diabetes, pancreatitis, and GERD, and pleurisy, and no gallbladder. Yeah, he's without a gallbladder. Okay, so now we got that. Got this wonderful chicken that, of course, came from the food pantry. Oven roasted chicken breast. There's no antibiotics ever, which is good. Now I'm going to open up this bag. Hi, Hazel. You guys can talk to me about what's going on with you, too, if you want. Or you can listen to me ramble, whatever. So we're going to take this yummy chicken out, put it on the paninis on top of the butter that I just put on here. Yeah, GERD. Gastroesophageal reflux disorder. What was that one word you said? Which word was that? You have to tell me what it was in regards to, Tiara. It's gastroesophageal reflux disorder. What that means is your gastrointestinal tract, where you digest food, where food is processed, assimilated, and digested and excreted. The gastrointestinal tract is not working right. The esophagus, when the gastro area doesn't work right, you eat food, it spits the acid back up your throat and it burns through your throat lining if you don't eat right. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, I appreciate any likes or views or passing ons or whatever you want to do. I appreciate all of it. So that's what GERD is. And I gotta find the cheese. Hang on, y'all. My hubby says it's in here somewhere. I just don't see it.
Did you ever put it away?
I think so. I don't know. Where was it?
I don't know. You got it.
I don't see any cheese in here. Interesting. I can't find much of anything in here. It's too cluttered up. Too much stuff. Now we're overly blessed with things. I honestly do not know where the cheese went.
There's a basket by the door.
Basket by the door? Alright. I see Dawn. I see a tablet. I see hair dye. I see no cheese. Can't make it if I don't have the cheese. Well, is it in here maybe? Oh, it's in this thing. I got it. We're doing some creamy melt. Isn't cheese supposed to stay in the fridge? We just bought this, so it hasn't made it to the fridge yet. But yes, it is supposed to stay in the fridge. And I'm using this kind of cheese. Creamy melt, shredded. I'm going to spread that on top of the chicken. Oh, you don't keep it in the fridge, Carol? Oh, okay. Well, we do. All right, so we got that one made. I'll show you. There's the cheese with the chicken. Chicken with the cheese on top. And now we're going to, this is going to be kind of hard to do, but I'm going to move this one over here onto that. Like that. We're going to close the lid. It will close. It's going to be kind of hard. I'm going to flatten it down kind of and put this clip on it. Hang on a minute, y'all. I'll kind of position it so you can watch me. All right. So we take the clip, clip it on down so it doesn't pop up. Turn the flame on and let it cook. And then it'll get nice and toasty with little strippy toasty marks on it. That's what a panini is. You can put all kinds of stuff on it. On mine, I'm going to be putting avocado. My husband hates avocado. I thought you said you'd taste it.
For 39 cents. You didn't give me 39 cents.
Whatever. Yes, I know YouTube has been toxic of late. There's my hubby. Doesn't he look handsome tonight? Yeah, you do. You know, you don't like dark colors, but you look beautiful in dark colors.
On here needs to stop lying to her and let her know just how ugly I am.
You're not ugly. You are handsome. You're my beautiful man.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Storm. Hi, Carrie.
Yeah, was she asking? Gastritis and GERD and an endoscopy.
It is a sandwich, Carol.
Yeah, it's a sandwich. It is a sandwich. I'm flipping it over because it's starting to snap, crackle, pop, which means it's time to flip it. So the other side gets done too. Just a toasted sandwich. That's all a panini is.
You're making mine on regular bread.
Thank you, Carol. Oh, shoot. No, but I will. I'll fix it. This one will be mine. I'll make yours next.
Yeah, because I can't eat that bread.
Yeah, I got to switch the bread because Mr. Man here needs to have lower carbs. I forgot. Yeah, I'm glad I got my channel back up too. Definitely. Yummy. Take a look, guys. That's what it looks like with the little toasty marks. I don't know if you can see the little stripes on it. But that's how it looks when it's done and all that cheese is melted in there.
I changed my mind.
What, you want it on this bread? Yeah. All right, hubby wants this bread. He's going to take a chance with it. All right. Well, it's only one sandwich. I don't think it'll hurt him too bad.
You missed her before. Like, when we first got together, like, almost 5 years ago, she couldn't cook worth crap. But, honestly, her cooking tasted like crap most of the time. But she's gotten a lot better.
Okay, now we take a knife. Be careful you don't burn yourself there. That's still on. Take a knife and we cut the panini sandwich.
Honey, move so they can see you cut.
Cut the panini in half.
You know, panini sounds too much like something else, so cutting doesn't make me comfortable.
Okay. And there is the panini sandwich. There it is. See? All right.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate event with me.
His honesty. Yeah, he's got no filter, so he just blurts out whatever at any given moment.
But I appreciate it, Kim. A lot of people don't, including Laura sometimes.
What, like your honesty?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know how to take what he says because he's so literal. Tim Hortons makes a yummy panini. I bet they do. They got good donuts.
There's this place in one of the cities we live by that makes really good paninis and sandwiches.
True.
I can't remember what the name of it is, though.
Man. Johnny's? You mean that one sandwich place?
No, it's
Panera?
No. It's starts with a C.
Just burned my finger.
It's on 53rd Street in
Culver's.
Oh.
Probably not something I know of then.
No. We should go there sometime though.
Yeah, we should. If you don't say it your face well. I understand. I'm gonna put avocado on mine.
I know, it was doing that to me last night too, because I was in on her channel for a little bit. And she gave me a blue rent for some reason. And it kept freezing, so I just got out of the room. I'm getting a lot more uncomfortable being in rooms and commenting and stuff. But I've only been in 3 different people's rooms.
I don't know if I have any avocado.
I've stayed far away from the drama as I can. Pizza's good. I wish I could eat pizza. We're having cauliflower pizza tomorrow. I'm gonna try it for the first time.
Actually, it's the second time.
Well, it's the first time I remember eating it.
Yeah. True story.
Yeah, I gotta tune it down or tame it down a lot too sometimes.
Avocado.
Although, not so much in here. Yeah, I said hi and a bunch of stuff, and they never said anything to me, so I probably won't go in their rooms again. Because I'm borderline, and I don't like being ignored.
But he's not a self-harmer.
It was crazy. Like, I came in for a couple minutes just to see what was going on, and I left before it got super crazy.
Some people just like screaming, like at the top of their lungs and cussing people out and using the F word all over the place. That's not my style. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think I'm staying away too, dude.
I pop in every now and again, and then I remember why I didn't want to be in there.
I really, really do not like drama at all. Like, that's why I watch TV shows. So I don't have to live through it.
To me, I like the drama to an extent, but not when everybody's calling everybody blanking this and blanking that and using that word like every other word in a sentence. I don't understand. Where do people learn their vocabulary speaking?
Yeah, I don't go back either once I'm overlooked. That's just because I'm selfish. I like to be noticed when I make an effort to go somewhere.
You're funny.
Yeah, I used to cuss a lot before I met her. Now I say the F word every once in a while, but I'll say like other words a lot.
Who's blocking who? What are they talking about? Who's blocking somebody?
I think she's talking about the room last night.
Oh.
They were blocking a lot of people, and like some of the other rooms are like just blocking people like crazy.
Yeah.
So you have puke and bird poop on your sandwich.
I do not. It's got cream cheese and avocado.
That's what it looks like.
It's delicious. It's gonna be
Looks
wonderful.
Like a premium throw-up sandwich.
Honey, that's nasty. You should go eat yours while it's warm, honey.
Fine, Laura's trying to get rid of me, so I'm gonna leave.
No, I'm not. I'm just letting you eat your sandwich while it's warm, honey.
Uh-huh.
It's not very good when it gets cold.
You tried shutting me up with food the other day, and you're doing it again today?
I'm shutting you up.
I won't come back on your channel. I'm sorry.
Honey, you're fine.
It's okay.
He's just being silly. He'll be back eventually.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will. You know they like you, honey. You'll come back where you're liked.
I know. That's the problem. They like me, you know.
I know. I love you. Oh, it was Cece's room. Or are you talking about all the yelling and screaming? That's everybody else's room. All the main, true crime people like to use that word, that potty word that I don't like. Although I did find something else about that word, something out about that word that I want to share with you, courtesy of somebody that is a friend of mine. That F-bomb word actually comes from husbandry, animal husbandry. And if you don't know what husbandry is, I'll explain that. People that take care of animals, like farmers and sheep herders and stuff like that. Apparently, that word was used to describe when those animals were mating. So we could say that people that use that word a lot are acting like animals, I suppose. Legitimately. I'm just playing around, but I don't like that word. Y'all know I don't. Yes, they were, Sue. Some people was. Some people were. All right, what else do I need on this? I feel like there's something I'm missing on the sandwich. So I put avocado, cheese, and chicken on mine. There you go. Avocado, cheese, and chicken. And I feel like there's something else I want to put on it, but I can't think of what it is. But yeah, it was Cece's room, and one of her mods was blocking people. But she's just trying to establish, peace in there and happiness, because Pink and Cece did a room last night, and it was supposed to be really happy and fun and laid back and easygoing, and they felt people were coming in and being dramatic. So they were silencing people to keep the peace, keep the status quo. Kind of like I do, like when people come in and say random stuff that is not on topic. It's like, we're just trying to maintain the peace in here and make it a safe place and a place that's enjoyable to come to, where there's not a bunch of baloney going on. So I understood why she did it. I do. But people got offended, and you're dealing with a lot of people with mental disorders online. It's been that way for years. It's nothing new. You don't know who is who. And when you silence somebody or you do something that causes them to feel rejected, they're going to react to it, because that's just their disorder. That's how it is. So they're going to flip out, and they're going to get upset, and they're going to stir up trouble, or not trouble, but drama. They're going to have a fit about it and say, hey, so-and-so blocked me, or so-and-so kicked me out of the room. And then, you become somebody they don't like real quickly. That's just part of mental illness. Yeah, just stick to the topic, and yeah, exactly. So, and that's hard for people that have those disorders to do, because they thrive on drama. That's part of the disorder. So what my theory is, and I'll say it again in here, if you have those disorders like borderline personality disorder, extreme anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, things that cause you, if something goes the wrong way, cause you to get like paranoid or freak out or lash out at people, then A, you don't belong on the internet, especially not in chat rooms, or B, you need to have supervision while you are on YouTube, because this is not the place for you. If you can't handle criticism, or you can't handle somebody establishing order in their room, then you really, honey, you need to see a therapist in person, and your therapist will probably tell you that is triggering for you. Don't go there. Seriously. I could take it the Bible way and say whatsoever things are good, perfect, pure, praiseworthy, of a good report, think on these things. There's value in lending your mind to positivity and not getting caught up in all of that. If you're a strong person and you can go into a chat room where people are disagreeing and arguing and whatever, and you can sit there and objectively watch that and go, oh, well, I see they're angry with this person or whatever. Let's hear what this person has to say. And you can kind of just, go back and forth watching them and like, wow, yeah, they were really angry and frustrated and whatever. And you can do that, then stay in the room if that's where, you enjoy the little bit of tension in the air. Because sometimes it's fun to watch people debate. Some people like that. I like a little bit of debating, a little bit of sparring. But when they start attacking somebody personally, there's a fine line with that. Even the satire and the what are they called? Parodies can go cross a line. But some people can't even handle that. Some people need a private chat room where everybody has the same issues and kind of can understand each other. Hi, Gloria. And should not go into those high tension chat rooms because it will be triggering. And they're going to hurt themselves, or they're going to start getting depressed, or they might try to hurt themselves in a fatal way. And you don't want that. So those kind of people, if they have therapists, their therapist should be telling them, honey, I don't think that's healthy for you. Well, I understand, Hillary, but if it's a person's room, they have every right to time out and block people. But it's up to the person that owns the room to monitor their moderators. And if that person is okay with what the moderators are doing, then they're okay with it. To each their own. It's not all people that get offended. That's what I'm saying. It's people a lot of times that have mental disorders, anxiety disorders, PTSD, because they take it like a personal rejection. I was talking to an actual therapist today on the phone, a friend of mine, and we were talking about that very thing. And she agreed with me. If somebody has that many issues that they cannot handle tension and people disagreeing and debating, then they should not be on YouTube, or at least not in those kinds of rooms.
Hey, KK.
Was your panini good? Carol wants to know.
It was good.
Ooh, yes. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. There is my panini, folks. That's called after the panini maker gets heated up really well. And you put all those nice, yummy avocado and stuff on it. Are you sure you want to eat all of that? I don't want you to be in pain tonight.
I won't be if I use my breath.
Oh, thanks, Gloria. I really do want to learn a couple of those songs from A Star Is Born a little bit better. Oh, I know. I love avocado too. Yummy. I don't know how well of a panini this will make, but we will try it.
We've done it before.
Okay. I will do it for you. Picking mine up first.
Also, I want to see if I can handle jelly. Although I don't know why I won't be able to handle jelly.
It won't be the jelly, it'll be the peanut butter you can't handle. All right, I probably should move that piece of avocado before you go ballistic if you see it near your sandwich.
Why would I go ballistic if I see it near my sandwich? It's olives I cut with.
Well, you're not a big fan of avocado, you said either.
Right, but I don't go crazy about it.
Okay. Thank you, Carol.
Jelly.
Well, the one song is not hard. The Shallow song isn't too hard. But that other song she sings, I'll Never Love Again. Oh my gosh, I bawled my head off when I heard her sing that. And Lady Gaga, what a talent. I mean, that lady's very talented. I don't like a lot of her songs, but she was phenomenal in that movie as far as her singing went.
Ouch.
I don't know why I turned that off. I'm going to have that on. Oh, thank you, Carol. Tell her thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
It's a bit devilish. Huh? What do you mean?
Laura.
What?
Peanut butter.
Oh, sorry. Somebody said singing is a bit devilish. Hi, Amanda. Welcome, everybody. Wow, 31 people.
It's gonna bleed.
What? What happened? What'd you do? What is it?
Wasn't paying attention. I got my foot stuck underneath the door when I shut it.
Oh, be careful. Yeah, she was really good in that movie. What did y'all think about that movie if you saw it? A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and what's the dude's name? What's the cowboy dude's name?
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper, yeah. What do you think about it? Oh, Lisa said, tell you that that's happened to her before, where she's cut her foot.
I know, it ain't fun, dude. It really hurts. It's actually bleeding.
And how are you doing? She wants to know.
Well, I was doing good until I did that. I'm doing okay today. Every day is different.
Yeah, that's true, Melissa. They act like they're going to make amends and then attack each other again. So, yeah, I know. If somebody's at odds with me, I would, just as soon disappear, basically, and not deal with it because I don't like friction and tension.
Honey,
what?
You're burning my bread.
Am I? That's panini. That's what they do. Well, you're not going to panini my face. We're going to flip it in a minute as soon as I get the peanut butter part on. All right, I got to peanut butter this bread for my husband. He wants a PBJ. PBJ.
If you've never tried it, try it. It's amazing.
Peanut butter jelly panini. They hope you have a lot more good days than bad days.
Oh, well. I got fired from my job yesterday, too. I don't know if anybody knew that.
No, you never told anybody. You didn't want me to tell them. I don't think it was your business.
I got fired from my job for my poor work performance. When really it was because I called out so much because I was sick.
It's okay. He's better off without that mess. That stress. We should be finding out in a few months whether he gets the SSI or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The SSDI.
Yeah, my Taco Bell joke.
That's the one.
We had the hearing for disability. We're just waiting for their answer, so we'll know within a couple months. I'm really having a hard time with this job. With the Hy-Vee job and the PetSmart job, it was easy. I felt free, but with this one, it's a little bit different because I loved the job. I was good at it. But after I got bullied by one of the bosses and threatened by one of the managers, it just became different. And I couldn't work again, and it just made me uncomfortable with my PTSD and everything else. They have all the information about my new diagnosis.
It's gonna turn out. It smells burnty.
Because you didn't turn it over.
Because it was on too high.
Thank you. See, no, let's show them, Laura. This is how Laura cooks for me. I can't get it. You see how burnt that is? That's how much she loves me. Now you guys know the truth.
Yeah, I give him burnt offerings.
She makes her sandwich perfect.
Mine got burnt.
It's really not, but her family has issues with me not working. So I've always been really pressured to keep a job no matter what. It really is rough.
And fast-paced, too.
Right. It's a lot more exhausting than some people give it credit for.
Oh, that's good about your husband's railroad pension.
Yeah. I try to be Joyce. I really don't know anything else except funny. So I'm gonna eat this, but could you make me a real one?
Yeah. A panini one?
Yeah.
How much are you going to eat, hon? You're eating an awful lot, and I don't want you to end up suffering later.
I don't want to throw it away. So are you going to eat it?
No.
Well,
I can just slice that part off and make it like bread.
Okay, hon.
So there's no burnt on it.
Or you know what you could do? You could not burn it next time.
It's a little late for that, honey. We've already done the damage. We've done the deed, honey. You can't not do something once it's done. I've told you that before. You don't seem to understand.
Just scrape it off.
Too much food will aggravate your GERD. He doesn't listen, Gloria.
I do listen. I'm only eating one sandwich.
You wanted me to make you another one.
Right, because you screwed that one up.
Eat this one. Ow, mother sucker.
Are you okay?
Hot jelly hurts your hand.
Well, sorry, hon. Is there anything I can do to help you feel better about your burnt hand?
No.
Okay, good. She is scraping it off.
I might just give him another piece of bread. You said you liked it burnt last time I made it burnt.
Not like that.
Yeah. Dude, you cannot. Hermie, I cannot hold you right now. I'm kind of busy. I know you'd like to be held 24/7, but
it does look like a brick, and I bet it tastes like one too.
I bet it doesn't. I bet it tastes delicious.
What I think she did, I was just talking about how bad her cooking used to be, so she wanted to show you guys how bad it used to be.
Yeah, that was what it was. You silly.
I don't smile because I don't have teeth, but thank you anyways for the compliment. And then because of my disabilities, sometimes I'll think I'm smiling or something. Like on the inside I am, like really big, but it don't show as a smile.
All better. You got half panini, half regular.
Thank you, Laura.
You like that kind of stuff. You like abnormal things. So.
Well, I married you. Just kidding.
You are not eating my panini cat. Seriously. Nice try.
They're both really good sandwiches. The peanut butter one and hers. Well, I'm assuming hers is good. I'm
taking y'all into the sit-down room so I can rest a little bit.
I won't plug this.
Okay, thank you. All right. Don't mind me. I'm mukbanging while I'm talking to you. I made paninis. This is mine. Now you can see the stripes on it.
Ouch.
Mine has avocado, cream cheese,
here, honey,
chicken, and shredded cheese.
Show them our
and hummus.
Pretty new remote.
My husband wants me to show you a pretty new remote. Lisa says, get your teeth fixed.
I'm tried. Our people aren't good around here.
We're trying to find a decent dentist he can get him fixed at. Because the last dentist scared him to death and tortured him, really, literally.
This actually tastes pretty good.
Ray is smiling on the inside. Your soul is smiling? Ray? Who's Ray?
Something I said earlier.
Yeah, Matthew is cute.
How something about smiling on the inside. I think I'm going outside, but I don't show.
Why'd they say Ray, though?
I don't know.
Is your name Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matthew with one T. My son-in-law's name is Ray. Oh, you were texting. Okay. You're about to take a 2-hour doctor, and rather than listen to the radio, you're going to put your earbuds on and listen to us.
That's the way to do it.
Thank you.
There ain't none better.
A drive. Okay. A 2-hour drive, not doctor. Gotcha.
It's okay, hon. I'll teach you how to read later.
How to read abbreviated text. Thank you, Kim. I really didn't know she was talking about driving. I thought she meant doctor.
That's all I do is text like that. I text like that and talk like that.
It's a good bite and crunch. This is delicious, honestly. I'm eating a little bit late today, though. What kind of break? What do you mean? Well, I'm on break for spring break because I work in a school. I added a new photo? Really? Who's on my Facebook? Somebody's using my Facebook. It says Laura Beth Culbert just added a new photo. And yet I'm in here not adding anything. So, Oh, what kind of bread is it? It's some kind of homemade bread from the food pantry. I honestly don't even know what kind of bread it is, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, it's some kind of it's like a really dark, wheaty type bread, I think, which I don't do real well with wheat, but for some reason I can actually eat a little bit of wheat bread sometimes from the pantry if it's homemade, because it's made just, with probably less garbage in it than regular bread is over the counter at grocery stores. Oh, it's it had oats on the top of it. It doesn't taste like pumpernickel or even regular rye, and I like rye bread, but rye upsets my stomach a lot. Wheat doesn't care for me. Wheat does not agree with me at all. So if I start feeling congested later, or like if I wake up and I can't breathe out of one of my nostrils, I'll be taking an antihistamine because that'll tell me I had an allergic reaction to the panini. But right now I'm super hungry and I didn't want a big, huge dinner. So sandwiches just felt like that was right. Oh, wow, Gloria. That's rough. Yeah, be safe, Lisa. Aw, thanks, Susan. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. She said, I just love listening to you too.
I love listening to us too.
I am not eating Matthew's burnt sandwich.
No, I ate it.
I took the burnt piece off and threw it in the garbage and gave him just a plain piece of bread on top of the other one that I didn't burn.
Yeah, my bread is sugar-free bread. I get only like 6 carbs a slice.
But you ate the first one on this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner. We haven't done that in a long time because, well, a lot of people that do that eat cereal at night. And we have like boxes of cereal we haven't even touched because there's so many chemicals in cereal that we just don't eat a lot of it. Plus, milk is downright expensive anymore. Yeah, this flavor, that is actually really good. If you like burnt stuff, I love burnt stuff. Burn my marshmallows, burn my bread. Love it. Very crunchy and delicious. Oh, okay, Gloria. I'll check out your videos when I'm done here. Good, Kim. Yeah, organic is good. Healthy cereals are good. I usually do best with corn-based things. Amazingly, corn is not an allergen for me, but other things are. Where's your tablet?
In the other room.
Hmm.
Why?
I just wondered, you usually have it out here. So tomorrow is our dog sitting day. Oh, by the way, y'all, so I went to the colon doctor, ended up getting there late so they wouldn't see us because they were getting ready to close soon. I didn't feel comfortable there at all. The secretaries were not very nice. And the pictures of the Indian doctors, not that I'm racist, because you know I imitated the Indian lady, Sona, or Soma, whatever I named her. I can't even talk. Named her. And my husband looked at the pictures of the guys, the doctors, and he said, I don't feel comfortable with any of these guys. So I said, okay. Guess I won't be going here, but I did make an appointment, which I won't be keeping because I talked to my doctor place and they're supposed to call me back tomorrow, or I'll call them back to give me a different referral, or whenever they call me back. Monday, I think. You only drink water, Kim. Wow, you're a healthy mom, huh? That's cool. That's all right, Joyce. I know it's hard to type on a phone into a chat room. I know. I understand. Yeah, we looked at cell phones today too. There wasn't really anything that caught my eye. Oh, yeah, sure, Gloria. Go ahead. Put your link there. Doesn't bother me. Um, we ordered a treadmill today, like a real cheap one, because we're getting our tax return back and stuff. And we decided that if we're going to get fit, we probably should incorporate some exercise. And neither one of us is going to be likely to go to a gym because we're lazy. And so we decided to get a treadmill we can use from home. We'll have to clean out our living room here and make some space for it, but we'll manage. It's just a manual one. It's not like a electric one or anything. You just walk and it'll let you program in the miles you want to walk or whatever. And then you can like lift it up and stuff like that. But it's just got like a belt on it. And then as you walk, it moves kind of with your weight. So it's not like anything fancy because I couldn't afford those. Good God, some of those treadmills are like in the thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's beyond my wildest dreams. I'd have to win the flipping lottery. And I don't even play the lottery, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So we just ordered a little manual treadmill to both take turns on and maybe get some weight burned off of us. No, this was only like $90. Wasn't too bad. Got all our bills caught up and paid on time, and now we have to next check we cover the rest of the bills and the last little bit of the rent. So, or not rent, but housing payment. Hugs, Carol.
Hugs.
Matthew says hugs too. My voice is getting there, yeah, Joyce. Probably by tomorrow will be good. Yeah, like my video. Or as my friend says, hit the thumbs. Hit the thumbs. Or as my other friend says, can I get a like on here? Can I get some likes? How about 20 likes? Yeah. You got to make the frown, though, or it's not genuine. I get some likes? Oh, gotta love her. Oh, that's fun. Well, I would go to a fitness place, but honestly, I don't have the time with a school schedule. I'm busy, maybe in the summer. But I'm hoping if this lady that's been working with me, trying to tweak my resume with me from the other college comes through for me, I'm going to have internships to work. So I'm going to get that experience I need to get into like a clinical setting. Then I might be able to say, oh, I'm a counselor now. Maybe. We'll see. You know, people that don't like certain YouTubers, I've said this before, and somebody got really mad at me when I said this. In fact, I don't even remember who it was that said this. I think I know. Can't remember her name. Anyhow, I went into the room and people were like hating on people, and I said, you can hate on whoever you want, like in text, but if that person went out and got hit by a car and somebody came on YouTube and said so and so got killed today, you'd feel bad. If you're like any type of person with a heart, you would feel bad about losing that person. Because as much as you want to hate on them and you don't like them, or they annoy you, or whatever you think of them, they're still a human being. And YouTube would not be the same without certain people on here. It just wouldn't. We've all come to know those YouTube personalities for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And all of us have that in us. I'm not perfect. I have ugly in me too. I'm very intolerant at times of people. Believe it or not. It's true. And I get frustrated, and sometimes I get loud and get a little bit yelly and shouty and frustrated and irritated. It's human. But the fact is, people can say whatever they want, but if something happened to that person and you lost them, you would be like, oh man, it's just not the same without them around. Most people would anyway. I would. Do you have more orange juice left, or did you drink that whole thing? I just want to sip. My throat is kind of bugging me because that bread was kind of dry and scratchy.
Great, you just got your bird poop pukey lips all over my orange.
Whatever.
I have a Placo. I wish I knew where my shirt was. We could show my shirt. My new shirt.
Yeah, I don't know where it is either. Go in the other room and look for it. You want to tell them about it? Or do you want to just wait and wear it?
You can tell them about it.
So Matthew has a new t-shirt, y'all. He'll have to wear it someday. What does it say?
I used to be a people person until people ruined it.
I used to be a people person till people ruined it. That's what his shirt says.
I like to get one once a month or once every other month.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Kim. Walk the dog. Yep. Walk the doggy.
I would love to.
Not me. I would like to walk on my treadmill in the air conditioning. That's where I'm going to be walking and doing my belly dancing in the house.
We'll be sitting on my futon.
Yeah, and we will be sitting on our futon, probably broadcasting to you guys with a nice futon behind us because we also bought a futon. Gotta love tax returns, And yes, we're going to be fixing up the house this summer too. We've been talking to some people in our family about that, and they're going to help us with that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting prices for wood.
Yeah. When?
whenever he gives us the prices.
Oh, yeah. My ex-husband's supposed to be getting me prices for wood, and he's supposed to be coming and fixing the kitchen sink on Sunday. So hopefully I'll be able to do my dishes again. That'll be wonderful. We got some new plates. Oh, I should show you our new plates. Hang on, I'll be right back.
My shirt might be out there too.
Where at?
I don't know. I'll talk to you until she gets back. Yeah, our ice melted. Now our yard's like a swamp. It's really flooded and muddy. My foot sunk like, I don't know, like 2 inches into the mud. It's crazy. Hi, Kim. It is messy. Like my shoes are completely drenched. I can't even wear them.
Don't forget your Maalox, by the way.
I'll let Laura know, Gloria. That's really nice. I think she's gonna actually repaint this room because she don't like it. But here she is. She's back. Did you even look for my shirt?
I didn't see it out there. I didn't look for it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Does my house get flooded a lot?
No.
Thankfully, no. In fact, when I bought the house, I was told by my daughter, Mom, it hasn't flooded in like 8 years. And then it flooded when the one tenant lived here, just like all of a sudden. And then they said it wasn't predicted to flood at all for like 20 other years. And yeah, it flooded. Lucky me. So, did you show her our curtains or something? Oh, okay. Well, look at the curtains. There's curtains right there, pink curtains. And we got this thing on the other curtain. I can show it to you. Terrible at aiming this thing. We got this cute little pink and purple and yellow and blue polka dotted curtain valance thing up there. And he used the other valance as a kind of a shade, I guess, for the sun.
Yeah.
Yes, I brought the plates. Just a second. I'm going to show you. I'm trying to get this computer set so it will balance here. Okay, so 3 things I have to show you. Grocery haul, mini grocery haul. Very many, microscopic. Okay, so here is my hair color that I'm using. Soon, maybe at my daughter's house. No, I'll probably do it here because I don't want to dirty her tub. Although her tub's nasty anyway, just like mine, with that nasty rust water. This is from Revlon and it's Color Silk and it is soft black. So that will be my color next. And then this was all at Target. So we went to Target today and I pointed to the Dawn on the shelf and I said, honey, how much is that Dawn that we bought? Well, we bought 2 for $4.99. There was only 1 bottle there for $4.99. We got 2 for $4.99.
At Walmart.
Big bottles at Walmart. Wally World to the rescue. Okay, and then from now on, these are the plates we will be eating on. They're little kids' plates, but they're sectioned. This is your vegetables. This is your starch, your potatoes, your bread, whatever, and your meat section. And they're blue. Why blue? Because they have proven, scientifically proven or test-wise proven, that the blue color triggers something in the brain to make you eat less. So, bada bing, bada boom. Mini shopping haul. Brought to you by Target.
You're such a silly.
And Delusion Dispeller Dee. Walmart's always cheaper than Target. True story, Gloria, except Walmart for us is farther away than Target. Now, we have a Big Lots being built like right down the street within walking distance if we want to walk there.
And we have a Marshall's being built.
And we got a Marshall's being built near our Walmart. So we're pretty excited. There's some up and coming stores that we're going to be visiting. Definitely. So we're excited about that. No, well, it's true that certain colors evoke certain brain responses. That is true. It has to do with chemicals in the brain, I guess. I don't know. I think it's because blue is kind of a cruddy looking color to put food on, and you're just like, ugh, that's kind of unappetizing. So then you don't eat as much. I know, Linda, right? You went nuts in your house with your refund. New curtains, secondhand furniture, rugs, bedspread, shower curtain, and all red. Oh, you like red. Red is a power color. You want to get a job, you wear red blazer. Hillary, probably. She said if you dig, you might find out the test is funded by a plate making company. Yeah, because they want to sell their plates. It totally makes sense, Hillary. You're right. No doubt. For real. Okay, so the bread is starting to get to me. I'm probably going to go take a Claritin. I'll be right back. Obviously, antihistamine time for the histamines in the bread. Ugh. Okay, where's my Claritin at? I know I put it somewhere where I would not lose it. You can talk to the people while I'm going home.
They don't want to talk to me.
Why?
Because I'm boring.
They were just talking to you.
No, they were talking to you.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
Occupy them, honey, so they're not bored.
That's cool, Gloria. What is king cake? Because we had some of that at the pantry, and I was going to grab it, but I didn't, because I didn't know what it was. They really are pretty. I like them, too. I'm not a huge cat person. There hasn't been. It's been really nice and peaceful without all the stupid people. I really, really want, and we saw one at the place I used to work, a cat that's multiple colors, like a is it, how do you say it, a tortoise?
Tortoiseshell.
A tortoiseshell cat.
Okay, I'm back. I had to take that antihistamine. That bread was starting to make my nose run and itch and my eyes water.
Susan said she was talking to me, but I don't know what she said.
Oh, you were talking to Matthew. Okay, hang on. Let me see.
But yeah, that is right. Most of the people who cause chaos. Oh, no, I got it. It's up there.
Where?
Right here.
The color red?
Huh. That's actually interesting.
You were talking to Matthew about the color red? Is that the right message we're looking at?
But Hillary, you're right about the people who cause the chaos get the chaos.
Aw.
That's a pretty name for a cat.
I used to have a tortoiseshell cat too from my second marriage named Sammy. Samantha. We used to call her Sam Sam or Tam Tam. And my ex-husband named her.
Yeah, she ran away soon after I got in the picture.
Yeah, she did. She ran away we think under the neighbor's house and died because we never saw her come out of there. I think she just ran away. And there was no catching that cat. When she got out, she ran. Some cats you cannot catch. There's no way it's going to happen. Aw, Carrot. That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Marmy. She just didn't show up when. Yeah, cats have minds of their own. If they don't want to be around you, they're gone. That's just how it is. Siamese cats, I've never had success with Siamese cats. They either died or ran away, or in the case of the last one, were killed by a stupid so-called shelter. I've just not had success with Siamese kitties, and I always wanted to have one that stayed with me a long, long time.
Poor honey.
No, for reals.
What?
Nothing. Just looking at your beautiful face.
Stop, beautiful. Stop lying.
I'm not lying. You're handsome. Don't move out of the picture, honey.
I'll do what I want.
Be nice. Oh, yeah. We've had leashes for our cats, too, in the past. That's one thing we need to do is get that flea and tick stuff from the vet. Need to call them up so that we're not dealing with ticks when the thaw is done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. They wander off by themselves and die alone. They don't like being around people when they die. That's very true. And actually, that's easier for me. I don't want to watch them die. Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 7:47.
Okay, good.
Is it starting to line up with how you feel?
A little bit.
The times? That doesn't help any either when your time is all thrown off. Can you grab my cord, please?
No.
Well, I can't reach it, so.
Well, maybe if you tried reaching it, you could.
Happy, happy now, Hillary said. Happy, happy now. Hillary wants to get back to happy conversation. Well, Hillary, unfortunately, life is not all happy. I wish it was. Hi, Auhi Ranger. A Highland Minx. Ooh, that sounds like an exotic cat. It means queen of the ears and feet in Hawaiian. Wow. That's pretty cool. Her name is Nala Wawe Papeo. Someone feeling cranky. I'm not feeling cranky. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, Highland lynx. I love lynxes. They're beautiful cats. How come the screen is misty? I don't know. What on earth happened to my screen? Uh-oh. Probably because my computer is sick. There we go.
You probably spit on that thing on accident.
I might have. Who knows?
She's a sprayer, people. Watch out.
Yes, 7 toes on the front and rounded ears like a lion. Wow, Auhi Ranger. Do you have a website or anything where your kitty's on so we can see your kitty?
Kitty, kitty, pretty, 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 kitty, pretty.
Hey, has anybody seen the Mary Poppins movie?
The new one or the old one?
The new one. Oh, another thing Matthew got, I don't know where it is, but
right.
Oh, you have it? We got this also at Target. It is Freaky Friday. All 3. The original one, which is down there with Jodie Foster. And then this one is at Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan and the girl lady I can never remember.
Yeah, I never remember her name either. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, that's her name. Jamie Lee Curtis.
And then the new one that just came out last year.
The new one. Well, we're going to do a Freaky Friday marathon tomorrow with cauliflower pizza. Oh, cool, Auhi Ranger. I would like to see your kitty. That will be great. Do we just go on to Auhi Ranger to see it, like on YouTube, or where are you going to put it? Where can we see the kitty cat, the lynx cat? Did we still have the rest of Switched at Birth to watch?
Yes, we're only on the 6th episode of the 2nd season.
Oh, I gotta watch This Is Us too. I got 2 episodes of This Is Us to watch to catch up on because I'm behind in my watching.
It'll probably be 3 by the time you actually watch one of them.
I'm gonna watch them tonight, I think.
Okay. I'm like 6 episodes back on New Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I just totally stopped watching that, and then
I got bored with New Amsterdam.
Connors isn't showing any more episodes. Hopefully, they come up back with another season.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Connors.
I honestly think I'm the only person in the world who likes Connors better than I like Roseanne's.
Thank you, Auhi. I will look for it in the morning, I promise. I have to go and babysit my daughter's dogs tomorrow.
So you'll probably go live from that.
Yeah, I'll probably go. Well, we'll probably go live from there, right?
Will.
You will too. You don't have to work.
Yeah, I do work tomorrow, Laura.
No, you don't.
I do.
Mm-mm.
I have to work on not being annoyed by your voice.
Oh, the Connors was canceled?
Was it?
Oh, man.
I'll have to look that up later.
That's a bummer. I really like that show. I was hoping to watch it for years and years.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Oh, well.
Crap happens, I guess.
I know.
Oh,
So are y'all excited about Easter coming up? It's coming up pretty quick here.
Easter,
April, and then after that, you know it starts warming up again. And everybody will be complaining that they're sweating their booties off. I know people were upset about Roseanne getting kicked off the show and the ratings went down. Yeah. You're shoveling a sandwich and trying to lighten your dark mood. May have been triggered, if that means mad. Oh. Okay. Yeah, triggered can be mad. You can be triggered to be mad. You can be triggered to be scared. You can be triggered to be paranoid. Always you can be triggered. It was 60 degrees today. It was nice here too. It was not bad at all. It was a pretty nice day. Eventually, when we get a really nice day, I need to get out to the shed and finish cleaning out there. Because we're going to eventually cart that junk all over the place and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to warmer weather, that's for sure. I miss being able to be outside and breathing in fresh air, sitting and watching the sunrise and set, and watching the bats fly across from tree to tree. I do that from inside the house. Once the bats come out, I'm back in. I don't stay out there when the bats come out. Wait until the snow and ice go away. Yeah, but then I have floods to deal with too, so I have to wait till the floods dry up too. And then Matthew and I will be outside playing frisbee and just enjoying the outdoors. And I'm hoping to get a gazebo and set that up and start filming from inside the gazebo this summer like I used 2 years ago. I absolutely love having a gazebo. The screened in kind. I had a nice big one before, and the wind, literally, we have windstorms so bad here. I was gone this one day and the neighbors watched it happen. They're like, that sucker, the wind just picked it straight up and went bam, dashed it onto the ground. And it was so mangled up by the time I got home, it was just gone. I was so sad. Oh, you saw name calling and fighting. That's what triggered you. Oh, totally understand that. Especially if you were brought up in abuse. I had a stepdad that used to yell at me at the top of his lungs, and then I had a husband that did the same thing. And I can't handle so much of that.
Yeah, I can't either. That's one of the reasons I left last night and went to Laura's room.
There is one solution, though. If you want to stay in a room and that stuff bothers you, turn the volume down and watch them look like goofies when they're mad. See? That's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, the funny thing is, that's what you look like every day.
You're funny.
I love you, honey. Oh,
I love you too, honey.
You're so beautiful.
Evening, Linda.
And pretty and good smelling.
Thank you, honey.
And a beautiful boy.
Thank you, love.
And you never smell like crap ever.
Well, I hope not.
No.
My hubby. My hubby. Well, owie, that's what they look like. What did I gift myself? Oh, we gifted ourselves lots of stuff. I was showing them my plates, my blue plates, veggie section, starchy section, meat section. Some Dawn, $4.99 for 2 of them. Some hair dye, Because Miss Dee Dee is going back to her natural hair color, which is black. And that's how I feel best about being myself.
And
that's me.
A movie.
A movie. 3 movies in one, actually. Freaky Friday. All 3. The old one, the newer one, and the newest one.
Yeah, me and Laura haven't seen the first one or the last one.
Right.
And we gifted ourselves a futon.
Yeah, we gifted ourselves a futon and a treadmill.
Which I can't wait to get.
For cheap. I can't wait till we have that futon in here. I'm so psyched.
Then we can actually sit next to each other.
I know. We can't sit next to each other right now.
Right. That way you'll be able to smell me.
What? You're a goof. Smell you. I smell you all the time. You smell
really?
good.
Am I that smelly?
No, I didn't say you stink. I just said I smell you all the time. Nice. You two enjoy yourselves. You both deserve it. Thank you. We shall.
Agree.
And we will enjoy getting thin on our treadmill as well.
I agree that I do deserve it. Her, not so much. I've had to put up with her depriving me for 5 years.
Yeah, right. Depriving you. Depriving you of what?
Boinking.
Yeah, right. Okay, sure. Silly man.
Well, I am what I am.
You am what you am.
I was going to say I am what I eat, but I don't know how you eat silly.
So I'm going to be very happy when this gray right up here is gone. This is not a bald spot, contrary to some people's opinions. This is gray hair, and it's going to be filled in and be dark black, hopefully, if the dye holds right. That's what happens when you get older. You try to dye your hair, it doesn't all dye right. Unless you go have it done professionally. And ain't nobody got money for all that.
I know, but I got money for that. Which means...
Your treadmill is a plant stand? Too tired after work, but someday I will use it. I have some gray too. Oh, okay. Owie Ranger. That's interesting. And yeah, we got a few other things too. I can't remember all of what we got. He picked up some Maalox for his sore tummy. And I'm trying to think. What else did we get? I bought myself some vitamins yesterday, so I'm feeling better taking my vitamins. Yeah, I know, Linda. That's my plan. Her ex bought a treadmill, used it daily, and in 3 months lost a lot of weight.
I'm going to lose tons of weight because I ain't working, so I'm going to have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda, you didn't hear my husband got let go from his job yesterday because of his health issues. He was not very able to be there all the time when they needed him and stuff.
Right, so then why not tell me that you fired me because I called out, not because of my work performance? Because my work performance was good. You never complain about how I worked.
Well, and you know what?
I was one of the best workers you had. So
I would report that to corporate because you could have a lawsuit that you can chime in on that one.
Not really, because they can fire you for whatever reason they want.
I guess, but if they're firing you and lying that it had to do with your performance and your performance was something they bragged about, that makes no sense. Anyway, I worked as a sample demonstrator for a company, and I'll tell you a little story of that. I did tell the story in a different live, but I think I may have deleted the live or hidden it or something because it was Chris Watts stuff or whatever. Ooh, Cadbury eggs. Oh, he's going to file unemployment, I think, but we were kind of wanting to see if he got SSI, I think.
Well, we're still going to go for unemployment. We're going to
still go for unemployment.
Don't know how. We're going to figure it out on Monday.
Yeah. So my story is this. I worked for a company doing samples, and it went fine when this one lady was the boss. She had borderline personality disorder, this lady, and she took to me right away. She adored me, and we just clicked, and she asked me all kinds of questions about her disorder, and we just had a great little talk, and she was super sweet to me on the job. Next thing I know, she quits, and this narcissist takes over. And the narcissist was so mean to me. At first, she was super nice. She wanted to be my bosom buddy. She would call me after work and badmouth all the other employees. And it was really weird because I remember hearing my mom say, and I've remembered this the rest of my life, if somebody will talk to you negatively about another person, and badmouth them to you, chances are they will be badmouthing you to somebody else. And that's all I could think of when this woman would call me up and say, this person, blah, 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 blah. Did you see how she did that? Well, we can't have that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, yeah, what's going to happen when it's my turn and you go to somebody against me? And I wasn't wrong about that. She definitely was doing that all along, too. So eventually she decided, like narcissists do, she was tired of the cat and mouse game. It was time to kill the mouse. So she would come up to me on the sales floor and get down in my ear and say, Miss Laura, why are you letting them touch the samples? You need to hand them the samples. Now, see how that person grabbed? That's what I'm talking about. Sir, you need to wait. And then she would like almost smack their hand practically and then give them the sample. I need to hand it to you. And then she just do this all afternoon to me, be down in my ear, talking to me while people are asking me questions about the product, while I'm trying to present the product. And I'm getting all frustrated because I can't listen to her and talk to the customers at the same time. So that was one of the things. Another thing, there were several of the employees that were elderly and they needed stools to sit on for, arthritis in the hips or legs or whatever. And they got doctor's notes. And then I ended up getting hurt or something. I can't remember what it was, but I could barely stand on my feet. And that sounds good, Kim. Margarita pizza.
That does sound sort of interesting.
And I ended up getting a stool as well so I could sit in between demos because you're on your feet like 8 hours. It's a long day standing in one spot, even with those safety mats, which don't do a darn thing. So I had my note from my doctor and had my stool. But this manager, this supervisor would creep from around the corner of the shelf and say, you need to stand up. And she would do this to these like 89-year-old ladies who couldn't stand up for long periods of time. Well, flash forward a little bit. This one lady had actually almost died and needed a stool to do her sample demonstrations. And she reported it. And then we all started reporting this lady. We got together in a meeting and talked about what was going on and said, somebody's got to do something. So we would call corporate. Now, the thing with corporate in a lot of agencies and companies, if you call corporate, it goes right back down to whoever the supervisor is over you. And then they make your life a nightmare if they're nasty supervisors. So corporate doesn't always step in and do much of anything. That's why you go to OSHA over corporate's head if you don't get satisfaction with corporate. So we all went to corporate, and I don't know if we went to OSHA or not, but I just got mail the other day from this company. I can't mention the company, but saying that they're in a lawsuit. And if I want my part in the lawsuit, I have to fill out some paperwork. This is the second lawsuit that I've gotten money out of or could get money out of. The first lawsuit was a guy that would not let me go to my church on a Sunday night after they had told us as long as we talked to the other manager and get it cleared that we could go wherever we needed to go and we could spend time with our families or whatever. And the guy's like, well, if I let you go, how's that going to look to all the other employees? I would have to let everybody go just whenever they wanted to. And I said, yeah, but this guy over here already okayed it. The other manager said it was fine. He's like, well, I don't think I can do that. And I quit that day. I was like, the day that a business or a job comes before God and my beliefs, it's not going to happen. So I left there and they ended up in a lawsuit because not only were they doing that, but they were having us stay after hours and work other people's jobs that we were not trained in. So yeah, they got smacked with a big lawsuit. I got hundreds of dollars out of that settlement, hundreds. So if you are abused on a job, you need to go to corporate or to OSHA or whoever you need to go to report. Another business I worked at, people were sweltering because it was so hot up at the registers where they were working. And I kept complaining to the boss, the manager. I went above his head to corporate. They wouldn't do anything. He even told me at a meeting, this is how this works. If you go to corporate, it's going to come right back down to me. So you may as well just tell me what's going on. I said, yeah, but you won't do anything about it. We are dying up there. I said, I don't even know why it's that hot up at the registers. You know what he told me? Well, our heating and our cooling system all goes through the same pipes. So we don't really know when it's going to be hot or cold. I said, well, there are women working here that are menopausal. I wasn't at the time yet. And those heat things that come on are too much for those women, including me now. And I can't handle it, especially in the summer. I can't. It's already 80 something degrees out, and then you're going to be pumping hot air on us up front on the registers? No. Then we need fans or something. There's nothing I can do about it. So I went to OSHA. You better believe OSHA gave them 3 days to get fans in that place and to control the climate in a proper, comfortable way for the people working there. Oh, every time I go in, people know. They're like, thank you so much. Thank you for getting the fans put in. I was not popular. Well, honey, it's not like they're all shouting it as I walk in. That's not what I mean. I mean, when I talk to people and I tell them, you know, that fan right there, I went to OSHA about that. I'm the one that got those put in.
We're all proud of you anyway, okay?
Whatever. Anyway, the reason I tell them that is because I don't want them to put up with being treated second class at any job. They need to report things that are wrong, period. There was another case, same place. I worked in the dairy, and one of the guys started hitting on me and acting really creepy around me. And the one day he came in, he was definitely either drugged or drunk. I'm going to vote for drugged. And was acting really weird around me. And I was very uncomfortable. And I was like back in the dairy aisle, or not aisle, but back behind the dairy aisle in the back room, alone with this guy. And he was like saying stuff to me when I was putting the milks away and stuff on the shelf. And I just got uncomfortable. I went up front and I talked to one of the managers who's super nice. He still works there. And he's like, I'll report it. We'll deal with it. And that was it. I don't know if he got fired or quit or whatever, but I got out of there. I didn't work in dairy anymore. So, okay, Hillary, hope you feel better.
Bye, Hill.
Drink some cayenne tea if you can handle hot, spicy stuff. It's really good for you. Or apple cider is good too. Put a little lemon and honey and some cayenne pepper and sage in it. It'll kick that cold right out of you. Anyhow, so that's just a couple incidences that I went through with bullying and stuff on the job and just mistreatment. So yeah, I'm in the midst of this lawsuit for the sample company, and just got to get the papers sent in and then hear back from them. But it's going to take a few months. It takes a little while for that stuff to go through. So that's my dealio. Anywho, was there anything else you wanted to say? I think I'm going to get off of here. We've been on almost 2 hours. That's probably long enough for anybody to have to sit and listen to me ramble on.
That's what I say. Just kidding.
So anyhow, Owie Ranger, I will be looking tomorrow on your YouTube channel to see this beautiful lynx cat that you're talking about. And so will my husband. He loves kitty cats and pets in general. So everybody have a good night. I'm going to get going, spend some time with hubby. Oh, you're welcome, KK. I'm going to go see some drama groups, see what's going on in the drama field. If there's anything I can handle without the F-bomb flying all over. All right. Have a good night, Gloria. God bless.
Yep, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Good video, honey.